Welcome everyone! My iPhone 11 is running the iOS 26 stable release, and I'm going to save you so much time, so much agony by saying do not update this device to iOS 26. Now look, if you want the liquid glass, you have liquid glass even on iPhone 11. It's a really beautiful new design, but what you'll also get with iOS 26 is just some of the most laggiest performance ever. So let's just take a look at this, right? If I long press and I try and set a wallpaper and I tap plus, did you see that lag? It lagged very bad. Let's tap on photos and I go to all here. I don't know if the video is showing this. I'm scrolling through my photos and the iPhone 11 is lagging. Now compare this to my iPhone 16 Pro. If I long press, no lag. We just look how quick everything is going. No lag while scrolling. It really is just so much better. So you're going to have to deal with a lot more lag on iOS 26 than you will on iOS 18. The second thing is many features you're expecting to enjoy in iOS 26 just aren't here on iPhone 11. So one of them is if I select a selfie of me, okay, there's a selfie of me, you're going to notice something's missing. Now, you might not know, but there is a feature, which is this little icon to the right. And if I turn this off, the wallpapers look the same. But when I turn this feature on, look at that. When I turn my iPhone, I get this spatial 3D wallpaper effect. This is not present in the iPhone 11, including many other features. So let's take a look at all of those right here. And you would have seen that there's so much lag. So if I take a screenshot and I tap into it, surprisingly it didn't lag right there. Congratulations, Apple. But if I do the same thing on my iPhone 16 Pro, watch the difference. You can see on my iPhone 16 Pro, it says highlight the search, and there's a big search button there. But on my iPhone 11, nothing is showing up there. What on earth is going on? Well, this is another feature, and again, the theme you will notice is you can update the software, but you can't use most of the features, okay? But you can enjoy the lag, though. You can enjoy the lag. So if I circle something, and then I swipe up, you can see the results from Google. This is circle to search. But on iPhone 11, let's try that again. So let's try the same thing in iPhone 11. Yeah, like you can't do anything. You cannot do anything. You cannot use this circle to search feature. And that's very weird because Google does have an app which has literally the same function, but Apple they kind of just want to artificially block features, in my opinion, from being utilized in this iPhone 11 device. It's quite terrible. If you do want that circle to search feature and you do have an iPhone 11, you don't need iOS 26, not like that'd help. But if you just download the Google app, you can see that you do have that Google Lens feature built into the Google app, and so you could just import an image and then use that to search. But of course, that is going to be a little bit slower compared to just taking a screenshot, searching right away. Of course, the obvious question has to be asked: if Google allows you to use Circle to search in an app, why doesn't Apple allow you to use Circle to search on their operating system? You have to figure out the answer to that one yourself. Now, the good news, if you do update your iPhone 11, you can see the new Hold Assist feature is there, which is that, if you are placed on a hold, then the call effectively hangs up on your end, but the phone still technically has the call connected. And you also have the silence or screen unknown callers. So if you turn ask reason for calling on, any unknown numbers are effectively brought to voicemail. They have to tell you why they're calling you, and then you'll see the reason show up there, and then you can just pick up the phone if the reason is good. If not, you could just ignore them. So you do have some features. I mean, other stuff as well, like the message background. So you can see the backgrounds of the iMessage. You will get this feature in iPhone 11. However, you are losing out on a bunch of features. You are completely crippling your performance. Do the update if you want. If you do update, I'd recommend changing this setting. So go into settings, and then we're going to head into our accessibility setting. Did you see? I tapped it. It took 3 seconds to load. That's what you're looking forward to. Then you can choose the display and text size option. And if you turn on reduced transparency, this will massively improve your performance. However, it does remove that liquid glass effect from your iPhone. So you remove the liquid glass. However, you will improve your performance. I'm just going to use the default. Now, if that's what you want to do, that's cool. But on the personal level, you can see, there's like this grayish look when you open up apps and when you go to control center, it just doesn't look as good. So if I was an iPhone 11 user, I actually would leave reduce transparency off. But if the slowness and the lag is too much for you, I'd recommend you do that. The good news though, finally, I'll put this at the end. The battery life is actually pretty good on the iPhone 11. After you first update, the phone will turn into a toaster. But after you wait maybe 5-6 hours, the phone will cool down. The performance does improve a little bit right after the update, and the battery life is excellent. It might be better than iOS 18. I really mean that. I haven't used the software enough, but I haven't seen the battery life just cripple. All right, it might happen for the first couple of hours. Just wait until all the apps and the data loads in the background, and then you should be good to go. So let me know, are you updating to iOS 26? And another thing as well is YouTube haven't been promoting my videos like they used to. So if you found this video useful or interesting and you want to help support me, it would really mean the world if you hit that like button down below and just leave a comment. I'm assuming you're watching on an iPhone 11. Just let me know your thoughts, your experience with iPhone 11. Are you planning on upgrading it anytime soon? If you're not watching on iPhone 11, what phone are you watching? Just any engagement with this video just helps support the channel so much. I'd be so grateful. Have a nice rest of your day. Bye-bye.